part 2 of my workout. Mussolini in the park doing sets. You already know. This is how the veterans get it. You see what I'm saying? When you a vet, you in the park doing sets. I be in the gym, all type of movements. It's Sunday, early morning Sunday, and the park doing sets, getting in there, all veteran work. Then I hit the gym. Know what I mean? Some Sundays I hit the gym. Most of the time I like a natural workout. Straight pull-ups, dips, stuff like that. In the park with it. Right off from the water. So the water is that energy. That's that work. See what I'm saying? Real tight. Yeah, I keep it fit. You already know that. Gotta stay fit. Early morning. You know what I mean? Early morning work. That's how you gotta do it. I bet you most of y'all can't do one of them shits. Real talk. That shit ain't easy though. Yeah, most of y'all can't do one of them shits. Early morning. What your workout consists of? When you could do one of those, you working out. You just scratching the surface, it's over. Real talk. Especially when you get older, you gonna need that shit. Then it's a nice breeze out here. I'm off from the water. This the life. Straight up. Know what I mean? Good workout. Fresh air. It's peaceful. Know what I mean? You can't ask for nothing better than that. This is peace and glory right here. So plus I'm rich as fuck too. So that go with it. So I gotta stay fit. I can't be wealthy and not healthy. So that just come with the territory. You see what I'm saying? So I stay working out every day. Plus, when you sweat out all the impurities. You see what I'm saying? You be brolic as hell. That's straight up it. Working out. I come to this water and meditate. Every day, I meditate. Even if it's at night, I meditate my whole week, my whole month. Set goals, everything. You sit by the water, you meditate, you be at total peace. Then when you work out by the water, you experience more energy and everything. So, and then it's good for your chi too. So I do breathing techniques by the water and all of that. So everything, like, it's just good for balance. It balances your yin and yang energy. Because I'm telling you, the older you get, the more fit you gotta be. I'm 36 years old. I'm still young. But I'm fit though, and I'm handsome as fuck, know what I mean? Know what I mean? That's how you gotta do it, Facebook. Early morning. That's how you stay young. Real talk. Like I said, most of y'all can't even do one of them shits, let alone do like 5 or 6. Them pull-ups will rip you. Shit's how you rip. It's how you gotta do it. Shit's how you straight brolic, rip, you know what I mean? Guns showing and shit. See what I'm saying? Straight up. What you mean what I'm doing? Mean Tony, you can't even do one of them shits, nigga. What you mean what I'm doing? You get out here with me, you would be fucking bleeding. Real talk. You can't hang. That's why you don't know what I'm doing, because you can't even pull the fuck up. You pull up, I had you bleeding out here, bro. Real talk. This for real men. Not for no little ass wussies. They're not bench press your motherfucking ass. Straight up. Get your weight up, pimpin'. That shit feel good. I do those, a meditation workout, push-ups, pull-ups, everything. Full package. They got enough workout shit. I like natural workouts though, cause it's more fit. It's more tailored. I like the gym. I do the gym too, but natural workouts, they keep you there. Cause most of the people that work out, they just be on water. That water be they muscle. My shit just straight muscle. So my shit don't go down. If I don't work out, my shit don't go down. That's when you cut. See what I'm saying? Plus I don't eat no meat. I eat fruits, vegetables, soup, salad, shit like that. No meat at all. Now I mean, I eat a little fish every now and then. I stopped eating fish for a while. I wind up getting a little, well, not sick, but it threw my chi off. Like you got young chi. We call it anemia. Like, you know, not like anemia could be your red blood cells is low. So you start getting cold fast and stuff like that. So you definitely gotta eat some type of meat. But I stay working out, so it don't matter. Like, and I eat a lot of broccoli, kale, spinach, beans, like snap peas, but they be real snap peas in the shell and shit like that. Like the green snap peas and shit, that's real shit. So I do a real workout. I'm on my diet shit. I'm 36 years old and I'm good. I run up against any of these 18-year-olds, all of that shit. My endurance is sick. You see what I'm saying? Then I do cardio shit. I jog for like 2 miles. You definitely gotta jog. I be jogging 2 miles straight. You see what I'm saying? No stopping. I just drink a lot of water when I'm doing it. So I stay fit. What's up, Anthony? What's good? What's up, Dion? Frank, what's good? Darren, what's good? I stay working out though. I feel good though. You see what I'm saying? But most of y'all eat a lot of salt. Most of y'all eat a lot of sugar. Y'all diets ain't even right. By the time you reach 40 years old, you wash the fuck up. And you can't do shit. You ain't good to nobody. Your dick probably don't even get hard. Real talk. So can't none of y'all say shit. So when you get my age and you still fit and you still look young, most of y'all look older than me. I see motherfuckers 18 years old walking around looking like somebody's grandfather. So you know, that's from unhealthy eating. So you gotta eat right and stay fit. You see what I'm saying? And then meditate. Go get by some water. Take yourself back to nature. Get it in. You see? Cause most of y'all ain't. That's why I track everything in my life. I'm rich as fuck. I'm good. Cause I'm healthy. I breathe properly. I got the proper amount of oxygen going through my body. You see what I'm saying? So y'all, most of y'all breathing from y'all chest. You gotta breathe from the pit of your stomach. You gotta even know how to breathe. You don't even know how to fucking breathe. So you ain't even living. You see what I'm saying? Until you learn how to breathe from the pit of your stomach, you ain't living. You ain't even on. Once you start breathing, it automatically puts you on another paradigm when you start breathing right. So then you start seeing a whole different reality. Most of y'all ain't even breathing right. Real talk. I do breathing exercises and everything. You know what I mean? All of that. Like, you gotta breathe right nowadays. So most of y'all watching this video probably got high blood pressure anyway. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that because you ain't living right. You ain't eating right. Y'all got diabetes and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. So I stay fit. I feel good. This a routine for me. This ain't just no practice. This is a routine. You see what I'm saying? And I'm in a park by the water. The air is blowing, the best air you could ever breathe. And I do workouts. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. So that's how you gotta get it. Like y'all, I'm gonna show y'all a breathing technique that y'all could do. And you could try this at home and shit, know what I mean? When you by yourself. So you just bend your knees forward a little bit. Just a little bit. And then position yourself back, poke your chest out. What you want to do, you want to visualize air going through here. These are your lymph nodes. So right here on your neck, you want to picture air going through here. So what you do is you bend your legs a little bit forward. You take your hands and do like this. And then you put them down in front of you. And then you breathe in 4 times. And then you go to the height, breathe in 4 times, and when you get up, you hold it, and then you release as you bring your arms down, but you're going to position your hands this way, all the way out, and bring it down real slow, and then you just let out through your mouth. So you breathe in through your nose and let out through your mouth, but you let out slow breaths of 4. You do that shit 24 times, it's going to put so much oxygen into your body, you're going to be breathing properly. Look at a baby's stomach. Babies breathe from the pit of their stomach. Grown-ups breathe from their chest. You're not even breathing right. The air is so polluted, you're not even getting the proper amount of oxygen. That's why y'all have dementia. Most of y'all can't even think straight and all of that because you're not even breathing properly. So once you learn how to breathe, then you can live life. I feel good. I do this breathing technique every day. And what it does is it increases your oxygen flow and it helps you think sharper. And then it helps you with just moving around. It balances your energy. And then you can start attracting everything on a molecular level. That's why most of y'all living a bad life and y'all not attracting nothing because you're not breathing properly. So the best thing you could do is study that breathing technique that I just showed you. I'm going to show you one more time. And if you keep doing that, it help you lose weight and everything. Real talk. It'll balance you all the way out. That's the proper way to breathe. So you just bend your legs forward slightly. Your knees just bent a little bit. Your feet in front of you. You want to picture 2 of you. You want to picture yourself at the bottom of your feet, but going upright. Like you going this way and your body going this way. So it's a paradigm. And you picture that. And then what you want to picture is the energy flowing up your body and going all the way up. And you visualize that while you're breathing. You do that 24 times, you grounding yourself with the earth. And once you ground yourself, you automatically grounded. You good. You don't have to worry about nothing. So y'all got to get grounded. Most of y'all ain't even breathing right. This some real shit. If you want to live long, you will listen to what I'm saying. I'm living proof. I'm healthy. I'm good. I'm living a good life, and plus I'm rich as fuck. So I'm good. I attract wealth. Your health is how you attract wealth, because you think properly. And then your body responds to the way you think. However you think is the way you become. So always remember that. Most people say, why I'm always tired? Why I feel sick? Why this is going this way? Look how you thinking. If you're not in the proper state of mind or in the proper ambience, you're not going to think right. So you always going to have stress. You always going to wake up with problems on your mind. You always going to wake up not loving yourself or not loving the people around you, or always got excuses of blaming people and stuff. You got to start taking up for yourself and start doing what you need to do. Everybody can make excuses. Oh, I'm too big, or I need to lose weight. I'm tired. I got asthma. I can't do this. All this type of shit. There's a lot of excuses. But once you change your life, it's endless. You won't even have to worry about shit. So I breathe right. I work out right. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to show y'all this breathing technique. I want y'all to watch this and pay attention. This is the best breathing technique you could ever do in your life to raise your oxygen. Like, oxygen is what's creating the reality right now by you being able to breathe in and out. It's called, like you breathe in carbon and you let out oxide. So it's like a duality. So when we was born, we was breathing in water because you was in your mother womb and you was in water. So when you was born, you already was breathing in water. But as you get older, you start breathing from your chest. And then a lot of y'all smoke cigarettes and shit. That's really not going to do nothing for you. If you smoke cigarettes, you already lost the game already. You out of there. You can forget it. You're going to put that poison in your body. So this the breathing technique for everybody that want to live and shit. If you don't want to live, just get off this live right now. Real talk. This for people that want to live, that's trying to be around for their family. This ain't just for the norm and shit. So if you a normal person, get off my live, because I don't do this for you. You know what I mean? Because you got the opportunity to do it, and y'all just take life for granted. You better be fit and ready. I'm telling you. So you just put your feet forward, bend your knees slightly, put your hands in this position like this, but in front of you. In front of you. And then as you breathe, you go. You hold it, and then bring your hands this way like this, and you let out. Real slow. But when you breathing and you coming up, you gotta bring yourself present. You need to acknowledge yourself, because what you're doing is bringing your reality and your presence more into the earth and more into the atmosphere. So you're gonna become one with yourself more by breathing properly. And then it's gonna be good for your health, and then you're gonna see this reality different. So this straight enlightenment. So y'all do the exercise with me. Put your phone down or whatever you're doing. Breathe. Let's do it. Let's go. I'm gonna do it a few times with y'all, and then y'all will get it. I wouldn't be showing y'all this if I didn't care. You see what I'm saying? But I really do. And the way I feel off the breathing, I know you would want to feel the same way too. Because I feel good. Like, I can run and I don't even get tired. It's to the point where I can control my breath when I'm jogging and when I'm working out and shit like that, where you don't be tired. Real talk is all about breath control. Everything is breath control. Even this reality is breath control. I learned that. So, and it worked. Anything you want to manifest, it's all breathing. It's different stages. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. You see what I'm saying? And then you go through different breaths, different stages of breath, and that puts you in a more relaxed meditation. and then you out of here. You can meditate and attract anything. So it's all in the breathing. So if you're not breathing properly, you're a million light years away. That's why most people get sick, because they're not breathing properly. Oxygen is the most vital source for the body that give oxygen off to your organs and allow your organs to reciprocate cells properly. And if you're not breathing properly, then you're probably suffering from a cell dysfunction, to where your red cells or your white cells, because you got RNA, you got tRNA and mRNA. And RNA is the white cells. And then you got DNA, which is the red cells of the body. So some people are not producing the proper amount of DNA. So they suffer from leukemia. They suffer from sickle cell anemia. They suffer from anemia and stuff like that, because you're not producing red blood cells. Then you got to get blood transfusions and stuff like that. But if you just breathe properly, you can eliminate all of that stuff by just one breathing technique or change your whole life. And then it won't cost you a lot of money, because most of y'all don't even have insurance to go to the doctor. So if you don't want to deal with none of that, you will learn this breathing exercise. Real talk. So this how you start it out. Again, for those that want to know, you bend your legs in front, your knees slightly in front of you. You start off in this position like this, with your hands below you, like all the way down to hanging, but together like this. You don't separate them apart. And then you breathe in 4 times and hold it. So you're going to have a 4 count. By the time you reach up here, you should be on your 4th count, and you should be holding it. And then when you get to this part right here, you're going to count down 4 times while you letting out, like you're going to be letting it out slowly. The air that you just breathed in, you're going to let it out slow. But what you're doing is you feeling the energy. You're not just doing it like you fucking doing some jumping jacks or something like that. Like, you actually feeling the energy. You got these ley lines in your hands right here, where if you put both of your hands together like this, you can feel the energy. So the same thing you feel when you do like this, you need to feel that in the atmosphere. So you could feel it. You just got to make yourself sensitive to the energy. And you'll be surprised. When you hold your hands out like this, you can actually feel the energy, and you can move the energy around. It feel like you in water, but you not in water. You actually on land, but you can feel the energy. So you start moving the energy around as you go. When you get to that point where you can put your hands in the air and you can feel the energy, you can make that energy do whatever you want to do. Real talk. So it's about, when they say a light body, they mean making yourself sensitive to, because energy is light. So when you start feeling it, you feeling the light. So if you eating improper, your body is too heavy for you to even sense the light. If you're not even breathing properly, then you really can't sense the light. I see it's 922. You're right. The 9 is the spirit. The 22 is the ascended master. So that should be a significant synchronicity right then and there. But real talk, if you're not breathing properly, then you're not going to feel the energy. When you see these Chinese and they doing Tai Chi, they not just doing movements, they moving the energy around. So the energy could actually, it could monopolize around them, and they could start moving it around and doing stuff like that. So it's all about the energy. Like when I'm doing pull-ups, I'm not pushing myself up, I'm pushing off the energy. My body is so light, it's called metaphysics, to where I'm pushing the energy down and it's pushing my body up, because I'm sensitive to the energy. So I learned how to work off the energy. And that's real talk. When you get to that point, you a master of your reality, because you could use that energy to attract anything, because everything is energy. Everything is molecules. All this shit is made of molecules that's actually molded into an atom. An atom is the hard object. So the molecule is charged energy. And molecule is matter too. Matter could be air, water, substance, anything. Matter could be molded. Matter is molecule shaped into an atom, and it take any form. So when you understand this science, which is the physics, you can start using the physics to do whatever you want. Real talk. That's when you enlighten. That's why they call them cats the Illuminati, because they the enlightened ones that know this, that been keeping them the knowledge away from you. But when you learn this knowledge, you could live forever, because the energy always gonna flow through you. And then you could be who you want. You could, all of this muscle and matter in your body, it could be shaped how you want. You will never get sick. You got cells in your body, and you got tissues, muscle tissues in your body. It's just molecules being shaped into the form of tissue. So you can actually mold your tissue in your body to be how you want it to be. And it's just learning the molecular structure of your DNA and just the molecular structure of the energy. And you can mold it to how you want. So you could actually blueprint your whole body. You could be sick one day. You could actually go inside your own body and you could heal yourself. Real talk. So all of that stuff is like ascended master shit, where you will never get sick. You will always be healthy, and you could shape to any form you want. You could be fat, skinny, tall, slim. You could do whatever you want. It's all a matter of shaping your mind and molding your body. Real talk. So a lot of y'all that's not comfortable with your body is because you molded your body that way. It was your way of life, your way of thinking, your habits, and all of that is what got you in trouble. So now you need to change your way of life, change your diet, change your habits. And I'm telling y'all some real shit. So we gonna do this breathing technique. You could believe it or not, y'all could log the fuck off if you want to be honest with you. But I tell you one thing, let that sickness get on your ass one day. You're going to be trying to find this video. You're going to go right on my Facebook page and say, let me see what Q was talking about. Because it only take just a mere second for some bullshit to happen. And then now they got them chemtrails that they putting out there, which had little nanobots in it. Like little nano that go into your body and they open up into antennas and shit. And they could deprogram you and all of that type of shit. Think it's a game. Once you reach a certain paradigm, then the Anunnakis can't see you. So if they can't see you, they can't harm you. So most of y'all is still on the old paradigm so they can see you. Once you switch your paradigm, they can't see you no more because they don't exist on the frequency that you will be on. So once you reach 5th density and you keep going up, they at 3rd density. So all the 3rd density sentient beings, they having problems with the Anunnakis. They having problems with the Greys. They having problems with the reptilians. So you battling different species that's not even incarnated into human flesh. They actually just energy. But that energy can manipulate your energy because you on the frequency with them. So you need to change your frequency. And the way you do that is by breathing properly. I'm telling you this shit. Y'all think it's a game if you want to. You don't have to listen to me. But when that shit strike your ass like a metal rod, you're going to learn your lesson. I'm just being straight up. So we going to get into this breathing technique right quick. So y'all check it out. And for all y'all asking me what I'm doing and shit, I'm working out. Now I mean, half of y'all ain't even my size. You low as hell, running around, looking like a goddamn crackhead. You see what I'm saying? What you mean what I'm doing? I'm healthy as fuck. I'm 36 years old and I'm healthy. That's what I'm doing. I'm not suffering from no fucking sickness. That's what I'm doing. Now, let's do this breathing technique for all y'all that care. If you care about yourself, you will do this breathing technique. If you don't give a fuck, just go to the hospital and get sick. Because all they going to do is feed you all laboratory drugs that don't go with your DNA, and they going to fuck up your molecular structure. So play games with it. You could put the mad face out there and all of that shit if you want to. I don't give a fuck who getting mad. Get mad. Get angry. Fuck you. For all y'all getting mad, I don't care. I do this for the ones that care about themselves and that I care about. You see what I'm saying? I love all of you, but I don't need nobody up here being stupid. Don't even come on my page if you gonna put mad faces out there. What the fuck you putting a mad face? You must be the Illuminati. What, y'all trolling my shit? Only people that work for Facebook do dumb shit like that and start trolling. So when I see that, it automatically tell me what type of spirits I'm dealing with. They don't like this type of information. They like, he waking everybody up. You goddamn right. So go back to sleep, because this shit ain't for you. Now, let's do this breathing shit. So this breathing that I'm going to show y'all is a technique that's going to enlighten your energy. So that way you could breathe on a different paradigm and you could shape your reality. Because then you could see into multiple realities and you could get in tune with everything that's matter. This is matter. This is an atom right now because it's already shaped and it's in its form. It's already cooled. So it took a hard shape of this plastic cup. But when you get in tune with yourself and your energy, you can actually shape matter into whatever you want because you are matter. So you can shape, you can attract anything. All this is matter. So whatever is made of, whatever substance, it carries a frequency. So once you start tapping into those frequencies, you can attract anything on a molecular level. So you could do whatever you want to do. You could be whoever you want. You can attract riches. Money is just a tree. And we already know tree come from wood and wood is matter. So if you tap into that frequency, you can start attracting as much money as you want. So this is shit that I'm trying to teach you on how to change your life. Because I'm teaching you the degrees of energy and how they take different polar shifts from negative to positive, and then they carry a dense charge. You see what I'm saying? So this breathing is what help you tap into the matter. So that way, whenever you're meditating and you're breathing, you're able to attract matter. And you start attracting the matter, which is the molecules, and you start shaping them to whatever you want. And then you could be poor one day and wake up rich the next day because you already programmed your what's to come. Because this is just a projector. It's a projectile that you projecting into this reality, but it just depends on what your mind perceives to be able to project the reality. So there's a lot of y'all that's idling right now. Idling mean that you don't have shit coming into your mind because you don't even know how to focus. You eating so much pork, so much beef, you're not getting the proper amount of water consumption that you can't even focus. So if you can't focus, you can't begin to live right. Most people eating proper and wonder why they poor, because you don't have the proper amount of oxygen to create a steady reality. Your reality is going up and down. You see what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? That's real talk. Like, no bullshit. So you have to breathe properly. So it's all about the breathing. If you don't know that, then you lost. That means when y'all get 50 and 60 years old, you're not going to even be able to live right. They're going to have you on a fucking air machine or whatever in the hospital breathing improper. Look, you got the Chinese that work out every day. I see people 50 years old out here getting it in. How a 50-year-old could get it in, and some of y'all 30 years old and can't even do 20 push-ups. But anyway, real talk, we about to get it in right now. So y'all do this breathing technique right quick. Then I'm going to show y'all, and you got to do it 24 times. Because right now we on the 4th paradigm. And that's why Jay-Z doing everything on the 4. And it don't have shit to do with the Illuminati. It's just that it's 4 corners to a square. You see what I'm saying? And everything is in the shape of a square. So you could look around your house. You could look at everything. I bet you when you look around, everything is in the shape of a square. Look around right now. Wherever you at, look around. I bet you see 4 corners on everything. So everything is a 4 paradigm. So when you operate off the 4, you already in tune with nature and in tune with the reality. That's why it's 4 seasons in a year: winter, spring, summer, fall. That's the equinox that's bringing in the energy from the sun, from Polaris. So all of this is what I'm trying to teach y'all, some real shit. You see what I'm saying? So let's do the breathing technique right quick. So you just bend your legs forward. You just need your knees slightly bent, just a little bit, to where you like in a arch position. Then you push your chest out. What you want to do is you want the air to come through your neck. So you want to visualize a lot of oxygen flowing through your neck and all through your body. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you want to visualize. So when you envision that, it starts grounding you with the universe. So when you bend your legs, visualize the air coming here, take your two hands like this and put them down in front of you, but don't split them apart at all, and you breathe 4 times. And then you hold it when you get to right here, and then you turn your hands around this way, and then you let the air out slowly through your mouth. All the way out until you just let it all the way out to the pit of your stomach suck in. And then you keep repeating that routine 24 times. And that's it. You good for the day. You do that every day 24 times. I bet you it'll improve your health. You gonna hit me up and inbox me like, yo, I feel like I'm fucking 16. Real talk. Because it had you breathing properly. Your focus be there. You can remember everything because oxygen is memory. That's why a lot of y'all can't remember shit, because you don't have the proper oxygen going through your body. So you have to breathe properly. So what it does is it increase your oxygen intake. It help your cell development. It help your stem cells. It help your kidneys, your gallbladder, your spleen, your liver, everything. Everything start functioning optimal. You want me to do it again? Ready? I want y'all to do this breathing technique with me, because this is what's going to keep you young, it's going to keep you healthy, and it's going to keep you living and keep you balanced with the universe. You see what I'm saying? So you just bend your knees slightly, just slightly, because you want to feel your presence. It's not just doing an exercise. You want to feel your own presence, because you want to get in tune with yourself. So you want to know that you present at all the time. So when you go up and when you rising up, you want to feel your presence. So you always think about yourself being present. You see what I'm saying? And then you want to picture yourself like when you look down and you see yourself looking up. That's a paradigm. That's called duality. So you definitely want to picture yourself at the bottom of your feet, but at the opposite end. And when you do that, oh my God, you be so grounded with the universe, it's not even funny. Then you start moving atoms on the molecular level. Your body structure becomes lighter, and then you could do anything. Like you could fucking do a bunch of pull-ups because your body become light. Because what you doing is you working with the metaphysics. You see what I'm saying? It's all metaphysical. Meta mean a reality that's unseen. You see what I'm saying? And we know what physics is movement. Meta is like the cells, the blood cells, all of that. It's all metaphysics. So I don't have a book. This is in my DNA. This is what I know. I don't need a book for this type of stuff. Once you become spiritually in tune, you don't need a book. You already awakened. You know what to do. Universally, everybody had ancestors around that passed away at one point in time, and those people are appointed to look after you. So they gonna give you mental downloads where you just think of something that you never thought you could think of, and things come to you, and it's your ancestors. Like this, if you are living human, you definitely out of tune, because you're not human. Human mean to be humane. You a sentient being in an encapsulated body. So when you start controlling your body by using your spirit to control your body react off the spirit. But when you are human, when you thinking you human, your body control your spirit. Your spirit don't control your body. So it's the opposite. You want your spirit to control your body, not your body to control your spirit. Because your body will manipulate you, because your body is only conscious with what it sees. Your spirit can see in duality. You see what I'm saying? So you got to become conscious and one with yourself. So we're going to do this breathing technique again. Y'all ready? Let's go. So what you want to do is bend your knees slightly in front of you. And the best spot in the world is by the water, because the water carries more energy, so the water is in back of me. So you want to bend your knees slightly. Put your hands in front of you like this. and then put them down in front like this. It's just, I'm showing you how your hand's supposed to be. So for all y'all that's watching, put them in front of you, bend your knees slightly, and then you breathe 4 times in, but you breathe through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you hold a breath, and then you change your hand direction like this, and then you breathe out 4 times. And then you keep repeating that. But you want to be present, where you acknowledge yourself, and then you want to visualize the energy coming in through your limbs. So that way you got a nice amount of oxygen going through your body. And if you keep doing that every day 24 times, I bet you it'll change your life. Try it. I mean, you either want to do that, or you want to pay a lot of medical from insurance that you don't have, or one trip in the ambulance is $1,000 to the hospital. So you either could do this breathing technique, or you could get carried to the hospital, and then it's going to cost you because you might not have the money to pay for it. And I'm just being a realist. I'm not sugarcoating nothing or nothing. It's just what it is. It's real. It's reality. It's the shit that's taking place right now. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I practice. Everything. The breathing, the meditation. I stay in the sunlight, because the sun is the DNA. You see what I'm saying? All of that is what you got to do. You need to go to the park, wherever you live at, dig up the fucking dirt. Go there with whatever you can dig with, turn the dirt over, and put your feet in that shit. Because then you're going to dig the soil up, and then you start grounding yourself with the universe. And I bet you any amount of money, you can attract anything on the physical plane. You will go from living an average life to being the wealthiest person in the world with all type of ideas, everything working for you. And then people start wondering why everything working in your favor. It's because you became one with the universe. You have an auric field around you, a field of energy. And you can feel that energy if you create a light body. Most of y'all eating pork, beef, chicken. All of that shit is going to create a heavy anatomy. And if your body heavy, then you can't possibly become sensitive to the energy. It's no way. So I want y'all to do this right quick. Let me take my gloves off. We just going to do a quick exercise right quick. I want to show y'all something. You think it's a game? Let me show you something. And I've been practicing this for a while, so I done mastered this already. And you know, I've been doing it for months and shit like that. Probably a year now. So you could take both of your hands, and a lot of y'all already did this with me at one point in time, but my energy is more heightened now. You see what I'm saying? No, chicken, it carry a lot of hormones. So chicken will fuck up your molecular structure, your molecular DNA structure, because your red blood cells is your DNA. Whatever you eat goes into your blood. So automatically, if chicken got hormones, it's causing a hormonal growth, but you're not growing efficiently. You're growing deficiently because you're not getting the proper growth. So what it does is fuck up your stem cell growth. So that's what chicken does when it got hormones in it. But let's do this exercise. So take both of your hands and put them together like this, right? And just hold them. Don't let them touch. These are ley lines in your hands. You want these lines to connect with these lines. And just feel the energy. Just move it around like this in your hand and just feel the energy. And then as you feel it, start pushing away and see how far you could go until you don't feel it no more. If you could get this high and you still feel the energy, you creating a light body, because that means you could hold your hands in the air like this and start moving just like this at a slow pace, and you could feel the energy, and then you could start moving that energy around. When you get to that point, you ascended. That means you can start moving matter. You moving matter that you can't even see. You moving energy. But then you could take that energy just like Dragon Ball Z used to do, and you could send that energy out to the universe after meditating on it. So when you meditate, you make a ball just like this of energy. You brewing up what you want to happen in your life, and then you just send it out. And I bet you any amount of money that energy bring back whatever you was thinking about at that time. So you have to get in tune with the energy. So it's all about the proper breathing, the proper eating, and the proper alignment. When you align with the universe, you'll be surprised what you could do. It's all cosmic energy that's flowing all the time. You send that energy out there to the universe, it's going to bring it right back to you. So when I meditate, I make a ball just like this, and I be in a firm meditation, eyes closed, and whatever I'm thinking about, I'm building up the energy, just like that, building up the energy, building up the energy. Once you feel the energy, because it's going to start pushing off, you're going to start feeling like the energy is trying to separate your hands. And when you feel that, that means the energy is building up so strong, and then you just let it out. You just release it real slow. And when you release that energy, you just release all that energy and all them thoughts and everything from you into the universe, and it's going to bring it right back to you right away. You're going to be surprised. One day you're just going to be chilling, walking around. You're going to get a sudden strike of deja vu. You're not going to know what it is. You're going to say, damn, I saw this shit before. It's because you meditated that. Anything you want to happen. I don't care what it is. Yeah, you felt it, right, Junie? Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, you start feeling that energy. The more you start eating alive foods, like foods that's alive is fruits and vegetables, things that come out the ground, they are alive. You can't eat dead meat and then expect for you to get enlightened. I mean, fish ain't as bad, but you have to you have to get some type of I guess you could call it meat, whatever, but what it does, if you just eat all salad or cold foods, what you're going to do is fuck up your yang chi. You have a yin and a yang, and you have a yang chi. Your yang chi is that red blood in your body, and you're going to start getting anemia. You're going to be cold all the time. You ain't going to know what's going on. Most of them vegans are always cold, and they can't tell me they not. You can't just go 100% vegan and think you're going to live forever. And if y'all think I'm lying, try me. I ain't eat meat in 10 years. You see what I'm saying? But you cannot go 100% without eating something. You see, because you got to have some type of solid food, because your body is going to lose its oxygen content and everything. So you can eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, but at least eat fish. Fish got omega-3. You need that omega-3. If you take omega-3 in the capsules, it could be bad because you don't know where that fish oil comes from. So you got to get omega-3, because omega-3 go with magnesium and potassium. Magnesium is good for the heart because it creates, it's like fluid around the heart. It builds the heart walls up and stuff like that. And that potassium control your blood sugar, your blood levels, your oxygen and everything. So you got to have potassium and magnesium, and you need that fish oil too. You see what I'm saying? Because that fish oil lube your joints in your body, your muscles, your bones. It creates strong bones and stuff like that. So you have to do that. So if I eat any type of, whatever you want to call it, poultry, whatever, it's going to be fish. I'm not eating no chicken. I'm not eating no pork. I'm not eating no beef. And then you don't need to do it all the time. You just do it in moderation. Maybe twice a week or every 2 weeks, shit like that. That's good enough. No, oysters ain't good. Oysters are bottom feeders. They eat oysters, shrimp, and crabs, was created to eat from the bottom of the sea. That's what keep all the whales and all the fish healthy, because these things don't have fins. And so it don't release toxin. Oyster shit, crab shit, shrimp shit, they don't release those toxins. And then when you eat it, you releasing those toxins into your bloodstream after the shit done sat in their shell for fucking the life of them. So then you start eating that, and you putting that into your blood, so you poisoning your bloodstream. And then y'all wonder why y'all get certain diseases, Alzheimer's, which is dementia. You get sickle cell, you get anemia, and all these different, because your immune system is dysfunctional from the bullshit that you putting into your body. Your immune system is all your organs collectively. That's what the immune system is. It's not just one system in your body, one particular gland. It's all your body. But it's just your body is so healthy, where your cells are reproducing each other, your white blood cells are bacteria, that you're able to fight off whatever disease, because your immune system is creating the proper white blood cells, and you had a proper oxygen intake for your stem cells that control the white blood cells to reciprocate. You understand? So I study genetics. Real talk. So you got to understand the genetics of your body. You got to start eating right. You can't be eating shrimp, crabs, and all of that, and they bottom feeders. They like a pig. A pig don't have no sweat glands. So a pig eat anything on the farm, and then you start eating pork, and then you wind up getting sick because you're not feeding your body the proper nutrients. Now, when you eat fruits and vegetables, these fruit and vegetables have frequency codes. The sun shine down on these fruits and vegetables, and they call the frequency codes. These frequency codes goes into your bloodstream, and it actually help your stem cells to produce new cells, and it keep you healthy. That's the DNA of the earth. You want to get the fruits and vegetables that the sun shine down on. It's called the frequency codes. The only reason why you don't get sick from eating meat is because you eating animals that already ingested the frequency codes, because they eat from the grass, they eat the fruits and vegetables, but you could create your own frequency codes of light. And that's what you need to do. So if you want to keep your body, this your whole molecular. You want to keep this molecular structure running and living healthy and properly while you in this reality. So you can't poison your tempo. You can't do that. You got to eat healthy. This your tempo. You got to have respect for your body. If you eating improper, you disrespecting your body. Your spirit is what's controlling your body. Unless you out of your mind, and now your body controlling your spirit, and your body can't even react off the brain, because it's all messages that go through the nervous system, and now you out of whack. So whatever you think about, you can't even control yourself. They say you out of your mind. You understand what I'm saying? When they say, oh, he lost his mind, he lost his conscious. When you conscious, you start thinking on degrees of energy and different things like that. So you got to be conscious. Nature is conscious. So you got to eat from nature. Every day you're not going to be the same. So if you eating poison, you're not going to be able to live properly. Most people wonder why they poor, why they sick, why they go through mental stress. You're not even going through mental stress. It's that your body is not in alignment to deal with your mind. Your mind and your body is not on the same accord. That's what's wrong with most of y'all. It's all about mind, body, and spirit and soul. You understand? So when you connect the mind, body, the spirit, and the soul, that's the 4 paradigms. And once you connect all 4 of them, you can do whatever you want to do. Everybody like this reality. Y'all like balling. Y'all like driving cars. You like seeing your family. It's no way you're going to stay in this reality if you're not eating properly. You got to eat properly. Let me tell y'all something. They took y'all away from nature. Like, most of y'all ain't even grounded in nature no more. How many of y'all go to the park and have a picnic and just sit in the dirt and eat around nature? Right now, they got you in AC every day. It's hot in the summertime. You in AC every day. You don't even open the windows in your house to let the air in, so you don't have the proper oxygen flowing through your house, number one. And then you're not grounded. So now you separate yourself from nature, you start getting sick. Because now when you're not grounded, you die. You electrical current. So how can you not be grounded? I bet you in your house right now, everybody got electricity. They got a red wire and a black wire. The red is the positive wire. The black wire is the ground wire. They ground in that electricity. So if you are electricity, which you are, your molecules in your body are made of electricity. They call frequency conductors. You have to ground yourself. If you're not grounded, then you out of your element. So you can't possibly begin to live right if you out of your element. You got to go back to your element. This was a propaganda by these secret societies to take you out of your element of life. That's why they build buildings around your way. They tear down structures. Every park they ready to bulldoze it down and put up buildings because they don't want you to go back to nature. If you see that the soil even switch. I used to come in my backyard and see that real black rich soil. Now you come into your backyard, the damn dirt dried up. It's dry as hell. You can't even plant shit. You plant something there, you won't get nothing. Real talk, you gonna fuck around and get a disease trying to eat off this soil. So you gotta understand what's going on. Times is changing. Y'all gotta go back. You can't call yourself God body and then you start disrespecting your body by eating improper. And that's real talk. You can't. The universe ain't gonna let you be grounded like that. So if you wanna live, you better start eating properly. You better start working out. Because when you don't work out, your body gets stiff. And the more stiff your body get, it start weighing on your joints. And then you start getting arthritis and shit like that because you're not allowing your joints to move. You're not allowing your body to move and stuff like that. You start getting joint pain because you don't have enough omega-3. You don't have no fish oil. That fish oil lube your joints. I hope you don't think you're going to get strong bone density from taking milk, because milk just make your bones brittle and break. Milk is for cows and baby calves, not for humans. So if you drinking milk, you already lost the fight already. You finished. Milk carry a lot of mucus. You drink a lot of milk, I bet you any amount of money you wake up with a cold and don't even know how you got it. You don't have to sleep under a fan or AC. Mucus is in the food. Whatever you eat go into your bloodstream, automatically turn to mucus, and then you start spitting up phlegm. I bet you after most of y'all eat, you got phlegm that come out, because that's the mucus. Real talk, I'm telling you, you better start paying attention. All of this shit is going on right now. Take it for granted if you want to. I live right. I learned my lesson. Real talk. So I'm living right on all degrees. I manifest my own reality of how I want to live. Because if you don't, that means you idle. Your reality going to happen is a cycle, a reproductive cycle. Everything going to happen no matter what. It's just what you focus on, because every day you live your own reality. You live your own universe. So you can't go and live someone else's universe because you see through the eyes of your own self. So you are your own universe within, inside out. So whatever you think of is what's going to happen. Real talk. Most of y'all are so filthy with what you eating, you can't even think nothing but negative thoughts, because the food that you're eating carries a negative vibration, and that creates negative thoughts within your body, and it shut down your body because the negative thoughts is controlling your nervous system, and it's sending signals through all of your reproductive organs and shutting them down because you're getting negative foods going into your body. Straight up. Think it's a game. All of that is happening. And most people be wondering why I feel so stressed out, but I'm not stressing. It's not even you stressing. It's the food that you eating that's stressing you out, because it carry a negative energy to it. It's called polar. Now, I mean, you got positive and negative. So if you eating negative foods that's dead, you automatically gonna fuck up the electricity in your body, because electricity is flowing through your body all the time. When you take alkaline is nothing but oxygen. Alkaline is not no fucking, it's not a liquid. It's not a drug. It's an oxygen. Water is air, because it take air and water. So that's what alkaline is putting more and more oxygen into your body. You see what I'm saying? So that when they say alkaline, people think, oh, I need to go out and get alkaline water. You getting water that carry electrolytes. Most of y'all water don't even have electrolytes. Your body need electrolytes. Your water don't have electrolytes because it got lead in it. And the lead is the negativity in the water that changed the shape of the water, the codex of the water. The water got DNA too because it's alive, because it's molecule based. And it's a matter that's shaped into the form of water. So Water carry electrolytes. Those electrolytes is what control the electricity in your body, which is called the pH levels. Most of y'all pH levels is not even right. Straight up. So I'm dropping some science. I ain't even want to come this hard right now because I'm working out, but it's just the spirit talk to you. And that's what my spirit doing right now, is talking to you. So most of y'all ain't even living right. So y'all better take this knowledge and use it. Run this video back, share it with your family. Start sharing this shit right now on your page, because your family need to hear this shit. This is real talk. Don't wait till they in the casket before you start trying to do something, and then now you got flowers. You better tell them right now they better change their life, especially if you want to see them, because most of your family ain't going to listen to you anyway, but you can still save them by keep drilling them. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all some real shit. I'm a product of my environment. This the way that I live. I wouldn't be telling you something that I'm not experiencing. I'm healthy. I'm good. I'm brolic as hell. My muscles is good. I'm 36 years old. I feel like I'm 18. I feel good. I'm breathing properly. Like I get a proper amount of air consumption from my stomach out my nose, and I can feel that I'm breathing different from the way I used to breathe when I was young. Real talk. So it's all about breathing. Most of y'all ain't even breathing properly. I bet you most of y'all can't even do a fucking pull-up, because your body is condensed matter. So now your mind is manipulating your body to believe that it's heavier than what it really is, because of the foods that you're taking into your body. So if you take the lighter foods, the fruits, the vegetables, I bet you start working with the metaphysics of your body, you could do whatever you want. Most of y'all will be able to levitate. You definitely ain't going to levitate not eating properly. Hell no, because your body is experiencing the density. It's all about density. Density is like the weight of anything. Water has density. Every object that's matter carry density. So it's all about the density of your body. So you definitely got to control the density. Most of y'all been studying this stuff. It say, oh, the law of attraction. They ascending to a higher frequency of existence. How you going to ascend when you ain't even eating properly? Ascension is changing the different polars shift of your body, the polar from negative to positive. And you want to stay positive, but being that they trapped you in a box, a square box, most of y'all mental are trapped in a box. So whenever you trap energy in a box, it go like this. So you converting positive to negative, so you always going to get a negative outlook. So you definitely got to shape your paradigm by shape shifting. By looking at different shapes and dimensions, it's going to shape your reality. And it's going to put you on a different paradigm. Especially if your energy is intact and you actually shape your paradigm. Oh my God. You will live the most plentiful, fruitful life. You will be like on another galaxy. I'm telling you, take my word for it. If you want to change your life, you better get some of this living. Because I'm living right now. I feel good as hell. I'm out here. I got the water in back of me. Look at all this energy right now. Water is energy. So I'm surrounded by all the elements. Y'all see the sun, the water, and then I got the trees around me. The trees create the oxygen. So these are the elements of the earth. And then being that the sun is hot, that's the fire. So I got the water, the earth, the fire, and the wind. I got all the elements around me right now. So I'm surrounded by the elements. So in your house, you need to get the elements in your house. You need to go get pictures of the earth. You need to get plants in your house and stuff like that. So that way you will be surrounded by the elements. You need earth, wind, fire, and water. So you definitely got to open a window in your house. You got to go get some plants in your house. You got to go and drink the proper water. You know what I mean? And then you get the proper energy flow and let that sunlight in. And you could put a picture of the sun in your house and you'll be surrounded by the elements, because your mind only perceives what it see. So your mind don't know the difference from the actual sun than the picture, because it's all perception. So you could definitely psychologically trick your mind and believe that that's the sun and get your energy in tune right at that very moment of looking at a picture of the sun. It's all perception. I'm telling you, once you learn this reality, you can start using it for whatever you want. It's all mind perception. Your mind perceives, your body perceives what the mind sees. So if you change your reality, you change your whole shift. You shift your whole paradigm. So y'all got to change your eating. Number one, you need to start eating more, because I'm going to say it again. Like I said, for the people that wasn't watching, fruit and vegetables carry frequency codes. You got the sun shining down on these fruits and vegetables, and it's giving it electricity, it's giving it oxygen, and it's giving it messages. These are messages from the Most High. You understand? So when you take these fruits and vegetables in your body, the fruit and vegetables break down into your bloodstream. Your blood is going through your cells, and it feeds your cells the proper nutrition and oxygen. So that way you will get the frequency codes of the universe, and you will be able to get rid of any disease, because it's building your immune system, which is all your organs, up on the subatomic and the molecular level. Sub means within. Atomic means the whole structure, the whole everything, the atmosphere. So from the molecular structure to the subatomic levels, subatomic is happening in your cells. You got subatomic cells because they being fed by your plasma and by your hemoglobin. And the hemoglobin is what carried the nutrients over to the cells. The plasma is building up, helping the red blood cells to build up red blood, because there's nutrients in the plasma too. So you need to understand these frequency codes. It's going to shape your DNA. You have stem cells in your body. Each stem cell in your body control glands. You have an endocrine system in your body that control the glands. You have glands in your neck, legs, everywhere in your body, and those glands are called the pituitary glands. And those glands is what help you do different things in your body, and they feed nutrients to the cells. So, and you have lymph nodes, lymphs that go from your neck on down and all over your body, your legs and everything. Sometimes people catch cancer because there's an imbalance in the lymph nodes. All they got to do is go get lymph drainage and drain the lymph nodes, because that's with the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is the circulation of the blood, the circulation of the cells, and the movement through the body. That's the whole lymphatic system. So the lymphatic system controls the glands, the endocrine system. All of these are systems in your body. And then the systems in your body depends on the solar system, which is the sun's light, because it's solar. Because it could go straight through your skin and go through your organs and create energy. So you got to be in tune. Y'all got to wake the fuck up. I'm telling you this right now. We in 2017. So we already in the 17th century. We in the 20th century and the 17th galaxy. So y'all got to start understanding this shit. It's all about numbers and everything. So if you not eating right and you not right with yourself, you definitely not going to be able to live long. You shortening your lifespan by eating improper, because you're not getting the proper oxygen in your body. You can't possibly get the proper oxygen in your body if you're not eating electrical foods. And then you got to drink alkaline water, and you got to get in touch, in tune with the energy. So I showed a breathing technique early in the video that most people was following, and you got to do it 24 times. And that's going to raise your frequency and your energy. And then you definitely need to get some crystals, some stones, because those crystals and stones create energy around you, so your body could attract energy. You have to do it. I'm telling you this right now. This what's going to help you and your family. And this real shit. This what the elite don't want you to know. That's why they put TV in front of you. They put all this shit in front of you to distract you, so that way you won't know the truth. And then all you're going to do is just catch dementia, because you don't get the proper oxygen in your body. Your memory is fucked up because you're not eating proper. Memory is in the foods. Memory is in your DNA. Your DNA carry memory. So your DNA depends on the food on a cellular level. It's called cellular DNA, cellular memory. So your food, your body depends on the foods to create memory. I'm telling you, believe it or not, y'all don't have to take my word for it. I study this shit. I'm living it. You see what I'm saying? I'm number 22. I'm already operating on the 22 paradigm. Right now, we on the 17th paradigm, 17th galaxy, 20th century. And that's where we at right now in time. And not the time that you see on the clock. We talking about universal time. So y'all can believe it or not, but once that 2022 hit, that's it. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. That's it. My time is up. So, 2022, I'm out of here. Real talk. So I'm just telling y'all some real shit from a ascended master. I was born on the 22nd of December, so I'm a 22. You understand? So everywhere I go, I see the number 22 because those numbers are number patterns of the universe, because everything is created from numbers. Everything is measurements, no matter the way you look at it or not. You are a measurement. Some of you are 5'9", 5'4". That's feet in measurements. Foot, rather. Know what I mean? You 5'9", 4'9", and stuff like that. Like 5'5", and those are numbers. Everything is measurements. So you start tapping into number patterns of the universe, and then it becomes synchronicity. Synchronicity means at the right time and the right place to create any reality that you want. So if you want synchronicity, raise your energy level and get in tune with who you are. Learn who the hell you are. Stop letting these people manipulate you. Learn about your astrological self. Because real talk, you don't have to believe astrology or not, but those are the modalities. It's 12 modalities, all the way from Aries all the way to Capricorn. It's the 12 modalities. And then you got the sun that moved through each modality. So let's just say from September all the way to April, that's the winter equinox. You see what I'm saying? It went to start December 22nd, but it's still going into the fall. So it's still moving to a different degree of Celsius, which is a colder climate. You see what I'm saying? So when the sun moves through these modalities, it's moving through your astrological signs. So you're going to experience more energy when the sun is moving through your season. So you got 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, fall, and then you got the sun that moved through these modalities, giving more energy to whatever equinox it is. So if we on the winter equinox, let me wait till this loud ass shit pass. Jesus Christ. Alright, so if you on the winter equinox, then that means that during the wintertime, the sun is shining in your star house, and it's going to create more energy for you on a molecular level. Then when it switches on April 22nd, and that's the first day of spring, so everything happened on the 22nd, if you understand that. So April the 22nd is the first day of spring. June the 22nd is the first day of summer. December the 22nd is the first day of winter. September 22nd is the first day of fall. Well, August the 22nd, rather, is the first day of fall. So on the 22 is when everything happened, because it's only 4 master numbers. You got the 11, the 22, the 44, and the 33. That's it. So when you start understanding these numbers, you start understanding the energy and how the universe works on the molecular level when the sun starts shining in your star house, and you start experiencing discomfort because you not in tune with the energy. Your body is on a whole nother paradigm from nature, because you're not eating from nature, you eating from the earth. You eating from physical man, killing these animals, and you ingesting that into your body. So it's totally changing your molecular DNA from nature. Nature is going on like this. You right here. Once you take that fruit and vegetable into your body at this point in time, and you keep ingesting that, now it puts you on a frequency with nature, and now your body is coded and up to code. So you have to get your body up to code. You got to eat from the ground, fruits and vegetables. You got to get the energy from the sun and the fruits and vegetables, so it could transcend through your molecular structure, your DNA, your cells, and allow you to be on a paradigm with nature. Because if you don't do that, when the equinox happen, you're going to experience so much energy that it's going to start causing this dis-ease, because you're getting too much energy. If you study astrology, you will understand that a lot of the astrological signs got a lot to do with the body. Like, if you look at, like, some signs might be the kidneys, some signs might represent the heart, some signs might represent the joints. And once that sun go into your star house and you're not on the same paradigm as nature, you're going to get sick automatically. And it's called the yin and the yang energy, because it flow relevant all the time. So you got to start understanding that. That's what they don't want you to know. And then you start understanding the relativity of it, because you can start looking on the calendar and stuff like that, and figure out how relevant the moon is. You understand? And then you start experiencing perturbation. Perturbation is the energy from the moon to the earth. And then you can actually use the theory of relativity, which is one point to the next, to start understanding how much energy is flowing from your planet, which you come from, whatever your star house represents, whether it's Pluto, Saturn, Uranus, Venus, all of that, Mars. You start looking at from your star house all the way to Earth, and between the moon, how much perturbation, which is the energy. And you can actually use a ruler and look at a constellation, which is the planets and everything. So you look at the constellation with a ruler, and you take the ruler and measure from your star house, which is Venus, Saturn, Mars, all the way to Earth and to the moon, and I bet you will tell how much energy is relevant. Because then you could actually do the math equation, which would be algebra or to be geometry, and you will come to the equation of how much energy is flowing from one distance to the next. It's the theory of relativity. Einstein did it, and you could do it too. That's where algebra came from. So, and it's all geometry too, because everything take metric. Geometry is shapes, different angles. You take four corners, measure them, and different stuff like that is all geometry. So you could use geometry to shape out how much energy is relevant on the earth, so that way you will know how much energy is relevant when it's the equinox of your modality. So I'm telling you, I'm spitting some real heavy universal jewels on y'all. So for y'all that's not picking it up, you see what I'm saying? It's going to be too late for you. That's what's going on now. When you start understanding the science of that, you start doing business. You actually start manifesting everything on the 1st of the month. And then on the 15th of the month, that's when you want to start doing business deals and stuff like that. From the 1st, you manifest everything. When you get to the 15th of the month, you start doing business deals in the middle of the month, because you in the Passover between the 15th, because it's 30 days in the month, supposedly, depending on short months. So, 15 and 15 is 30. So you separate the month in half, and now for the first 15 days of the month, you working on whatever business you want to manifest, and then for the last 15 days of the month you closing deals, and I bet you'll be more successful. And then you look at the moon's energy and match the perturbation. I'm telling you, y'all will be so fucking successful, and I don't want nothing from you. I don't want nothing. You don't got, just come to my inbox and say thank you, and that's it, and that's all. Just acknowledge the fact, and I bet you will live a plentiful life. You will start attracting things in your life You'll start living on a different paradigm. Your health is going to increase. Your oxygen going to increase. Your feeling is going to increase. Your energy is going to increase. Everything is going to increase. Because now you living the life that you're supposed to live. Y'all better start living right. You see, me and Unc not attracting all this wealth for nothing. We living right. Unc is on the paradigm. I'm on the paradigm. So, okay, I show the breathing again. Definitely. I'm going to show y'all the breathing technique again for y'all that missed it. This breathing technique is going to help you to become one with the universe. And it's going to help you because, you know, if you look at a newborn baby breathe from the pit of their stomach, you can see their stomach going up and down. When you look at an adult breathe from the chest. So the older you get, the more your breathing and your oxygen intake decrease, and that's how you start getting sick. So if you want to start breathing properly like you did when you was young, and when you start putting more oxygen into your body, it start healing anything that's wrong with your organs, and then you can actually reprogram your DNA to take your organs back to a fucking baby again. That's why y'all get sick. Why you think they create so much pollution? Because they don't want you breathing properly. Breathing is if you cut off somebody's air circulation, they die, right? So breathing is life. So if you're not breathing properly, you're not even living. And that's what I had to learn. I'm telling I promise y'all this shit, yo. Like, it's so fucking amazing. And then you wake up happy. You wake up in a good mood. You in tune with your spirit. You feel like you could rule the world. Like, real talk. Because you went back to your God element. So I'm going to do the breathing technique, Junie, because you asked me to. This for you, bro. You bend your legs slowly in front of you. When you bend your legs, you put them in front of you. You take your two hands like this. And you put them like this and put them in front of you. And then you start off because you want to breathe 4 breaths in and 4 breaths out. And then when you breathe 4 breaths in and 4 breaths out, you want to control your breathing and you want to make yourself present and make yourself known. So that way you are shifting your awareness of yourself into reality. So it's like pushing yourself more into reality. So that way you can start controlling the energy of this reality. So you want to start off like this. Put your hands down in front of you, and then you're going to bend your knees slightly, bend your body back, because you want to visualize air coming through your limbs. A lot of air just flowing in. You want to visualize this like a bunch of air just going right through your neck. So you're going to close your eyes. You're going to visualize that while your hands are all the way down, and then you're going to breathe 4 times. Through your nose, and then you breathe out your mouth. I'm just teaching y'all the skill, and I'm going to actually do it. When you get on your 4th full breath, you want to be right here. And then you want to take your hands and turn it this way. When you turn your hands this way, you doing this because you in tune with the energy, where you can feel the energy in your hands. And if your body is light from eating from the universe, you definitely going to start feeling the energy from the universe. So you want to get in tune with the energy because you pushing the energy down and bringing it around you. So when you breathe out, you becoming present, and you breathe out slowly, like. And then you go back into the same position again to where your hands down in front of you, and you keep repeating that 24 times. You keep doing that, it's going to bring you more into this reality, and more you're going to be able to move the energy around. Like I said earlier, if you take your 2 hands and put them together like this and don't touch them, just don't even let them touch, but just move them around slowly, you're going to start feeling the energy. And then you start feeling how much energy you can feel when you're doing that. And then you raise your hand out like this, and you can start feeling the energy. And then when you stop feeling it, that means because you need to increase your energy more. You should be able to feel the energy all the way up here. You should be able to move your hands in the air like this and just feel the energy. I could walk into a room, and this real talk, if it's spirits or anything in the room, I could walk into the room and I could put my hands in front of me and I could feel any energy that's in the room, because I start feeling the same pull that you feel when you put your two hands together, and I could tell if any deities or anything in the room. And then I could tell in each corner of the room where the energy is more relevant. So when you start controlling the energy like that, you could start making a ball just like Dragon Ball Z used to do while you meditating. Build up all that chi energy, and whatever you thinking about while you building this ball up, you just let it go and release it. And then it's going to go out into the universe, and whatever you was thinking about, it's going to bring it right back to you. That's the law of attraction. But you want to build your energy up by eating fruits and vegetables, because those are the frequency codes that's going to increase your frequency, because the sun is the DNA and the sun is the knowledge for the plants and vegetables. That's nature's way of communicating through the universe, with the universe. The sun is the sun of the universe. You see what I'm saying? And then you got nature, and the sun and the mother talks. So the sun feeds the mother light, and that light is transcended into you. So when you eat the fruits and vegetables, that's bringing frequency codes of the universe into your body. And it works with your DNA on the molecular structure and on a subatomic level. Subatomic is your cells within. You want to build your subatomic DNA up, so that way you could push out more of that energy that I was talking about. The more that energy you push out, the more you can attract in this reality. That's how it works. So it's just like conducting energy. You bringing the energy in to send it out, and then when you send it out, it come right back again. But then when it come back, it start bringing other energy that's frequency, which is matter. Like this is matter. This is a plastic object. It's molecules that's cooled into a hard atom, but it still exists because it carries frequency, because it's a substance. So you attract everything that's atoms. You use the electricity, which is the energy flowing through you, which is molecules that's charged energy that attract. Magnets attract. You are a magnet. So you would attract other energy depending on how strong your energy is. So that's called being enlightened, when you can operate at that degree. And I was supposed to just be coming out here doing my workout, but I wind up spitting some jewels to y'all. And it's on a Sunday. It's cool. You see what I'm saying? Because this my spirit talking to y'all. Because we just spirit. It's not no such thing as, oh, is that the body? And I don't even look at the body no more. I look at the spirit. I operate in total spirit. If you operating from your body, that means your mind, body, and spirit is not on one accord. You got to operate from your spirit. Your spirit is what manifests things. I'm in Hong Kong right now. I'm in Hong Kong. I'm in Corey Bay right now, and I'm off the harbor. I'm off the riverfront where the energy is relevant and the sun is shining down. I'm surrounded by all the elements. I got earth, which is the trees. I got the sun. I got the water, and I got the fire, because the sun creates the heat. So I'm surrounded by all the elements right now. So I feel good in this environment. This is a straight blissful environment for me. That's what I like. It brings peace and harmony to your cells. So you definitely got to create peace and harmony. So we're going to do the breathing technique one more time, because more people is logging on. But show your family this breathing technique. I'm telling y'all this, and I learned this. The powers that be is trying to poison y'all. And they don't want y'all to experience disenlightenment, because they don't want you to be enlightened. When you enlighten, you could do anything in the physical you want. They can't even kill you. Real talk. Do you understand that? You could build your frequency so much. A bullet is frequency. It's a molecule, because it's metal. And then if that metal is on a certain frequency and you on another frequency, somebody could shoot at you and the bullet won't even fucking hit you, because it's not even on the frequency you on. It'll go right past you. You think when Neo in the Matrix was dodging them bullets and they couldn't hit him, it was some bullshit? That's because he shaped the reality. You got prana. This prana is the reality. Whenever you start looking forward and you start seeing the little waves look like it's heat waves, that's the prana. That's the energy flowing. That's the energy that's creating the reality that you in. So you don't have to believe it or not, but it's for real. I done heard stories where people get shot at and don't get hit because the bullet is not even on their frequency. It don't have shit to do with, oh, you was lucky. It's that they on a higher frequency. So when you start understanding stuff like that, you could do whatever you want. It's just your spirit is the lightest thing because it operates in a whole nother dimension. If your spirit was in this reality, why do the body lay cold and stiff after somebody die? Where the hell do the spirit go? You understand? So if you was actually in this reality and this reality was real, that means you would never die. Your spirit will always remain in this same reality and it would never leave your body. So your spirit leave the body because it was never there. Your body encapsulated your spirit. That's what it did. And the consciousness of your personal being is what's holding your spirit in your body. And that's real talk. So what you need to do every day, you need to thank your body for encapsulating your spirit, and you need to thank your spirit for encapsulating your body, because every time you do that, the harmonics and the tone of the thank you that you're giving your body and spirit, it resonates with the universe, and that can heal you too, just by being grateful for being in your body. So how can you poison your temple? Life is like the most precious thing in the world once you understand the science of it and the things you could do by just being alive. And that's real talk. Like, that's straight up jewels from an ascended master. I know this shit. You understand? I've been walking this physical plane of creation. It's a straight plane of creation where you could create whatever you want by shaping the energy and molding them into matter, different forms of it. Whether it's water, air, plastic, metal, gold, silver, whatever substance you want. You could tap into it on all level with degrees. So most of y'all could take this shit for granted or not, but this real jewels. You ain't gonna hear from nobody else because they don't understand the whole molecular system of the body, the structure. They still living in the fucking computer system. So they took your body, your mind, and put you in a fucking computer system. So now you in the computer system. Your body is the solar system because it could take in solar light from the sun and reproduce that light. You see what I'm saying? It's called well, chlorophyll that you take into your body. Another thing is chlorophyll. It's photosynthesis. That's what I was looking for. The sun projects photosynthesis. So it's a photo projection. So once you take those fruits and vegetables into your body, the sun causes photosynthesis. And those photosynthesis could heal you. Real talk. I'm spitting some real shit to you, and that's what it is. So you could run this video back when I get off live and Google everything I'm saying. Look it up. And it ain't just in Google. You could go to a fucking library. You could go anywhere in the world and you will see this information. So y'all need to wake up, man. If you waking up every day, you eating goddamn Fruity Loops and Fruit Loops and shit like that, corn flakes and frosted flakes, you drinking milk and all of that, you done lost the goddamn race already. Because now you just poison your body. You need fiber, because that's what those corn chips are made up of, but that's not real fiber. You would be better off eating fucking bread if you gonna do that. Because you got to understand, refined flours and stuff like that, it goes into your bloodstream and cause sludge. Your blood got to flow through your body properly. You see what I'm saying? So the more you eat junk, it's going to cause your body to face sludge. And then it start clogging your arteries. And then now you suffer from poor circulation in the body. Most of y'all be swelling up and don't understand why. You wake up, your legs swollen as fuck. It's because of what you're putting into your blood. You're not getting the proper oxygen into your body, So now you causing blockage. That's why. So you need the oxygen. It's all it's called they call it I know you need antioxidants, know what I mean? That's the oxygen, but they call it inflammation. Inflammation is when you have a blockage in your body and it causes the blood to stop flowing. It causes inflammation. And the way you get rid of inflammation is by using antioxidants, which is oxygen that allow the blood to flow properly. Wherever is a backup of blood, you always going to get swelling. So people just don't feel swelling for no reason. That means that the blood is not flowing properly. And if you facing that means that you need to be doing them breathing techniques that I just showed you, because that's going to cause a proper oxygen and the balance in your pH levels, and it's going to cause the blood to flow properly. And then you won't even have to worry about no inflammation or no pain. People will say, oh, I always wake up in pain, I got arthritis. You can reverse all of that shit. Breathe properly. Anything. You can reverse cancer by breathing properly. Real talk. I'm telling y'all some real shit, man. I study all of this shit. Biology, I study physiology, I study metaphysics, astrophysics, nuclear physics. You see what I'm saying? Because nuclear came from the neurological system and all of that. Because you got photons, which is the photonic energy. Because you got 6 levels in your body where you got where your body is made up of copper and carbon. You see what I'm saying? So copper conduct electricity. So your body is conducting electricity all the time. You see what I'm saying? So you definitely need to keep that electricity going. And that's when electricity burn out. So you gotta understand, you got 6 sense. And you got 6 electrons, 6 photons, and 6 neurons. And them neurons in your body control the neurological system, which is the brain, the nerves in the brain. That's why they say neuroscience, because it's all neuro, thinking patterns. Because you got cells in your brain that's brain tissues. Because you can experience love and let out endorphins in the brain. You can experience serotonin, know what I mean? And then that's like serotonin produce your mental function. You understand? And then you got melatonin is what help you sleep. So you got different things going on in the brain. When you understand that, you start feeding all of those things. But a lot of people use ginkgo. You could use ginkgo, but natural ginkgo, and you could use gotu kola. Gotu kola is a herb, and it'll help you with mental function and mental oxygen. The number one reason why most older people suffer from dementia is because they eating improper. The foods are blocking the oxygen in their blood, and then they don't have enough oxygen going to the brain. The brain can't stimulate enough memory, so then they lose their memory. I'm telling you this shit. It's all a science. So y'all better start eating right. Y'all better get right. Start doing these goddamn pull-ups and get in the park and work out. Start doing some sets. You better get right. I'm telling you, because these elite people, they don't want you to live. And for all the people with melanin in their skin, you see all this goddamn melanin? That melanin is the gold. You understand? That's why they want to take the gold of the planet away. And that's what the Anunnakis is trying to do. They trying to send all the gold to Mars. And because we need the gold. The gold is the conductor for us. That's how we conduct energy. And we need the copper. That's why when you wear copper bracelets, it put iron in your bloodstream. So they doing all of this shit on a metaphysical level and on the molecular level. So they not trying to shut you down in front of you, because they can't stop your physical, because you might be physically strong to deal with stuff, but mentally and emotionally, they shutting you down. They shutting you down. I'm telling you. So y'all better be careful. This some real shit. So y'all share this video with your family, share it on your page, show your family true enlightenment. Because you ain't gonna hear nobody speak like this. Everybody too concerned with what Donald Trump doing, what happened back in the day, what the Egyptians was doing and all of that. You better be worried about what's happening now, because if they poison your ass, then what you gonna say? Oh, they poisoned me, but the Egyptians did live in Mesopotamia. Man, come on with that shit. Get out of here. What you teaching your people? Everything that happened is in the past. It's good to be enlightened, but you need to know what's going on right now with the times around you, because that shit is going to manipulate your ass more than anything, because the oxygen you breathe is manipulating you. So it don't have shit to do with what you eat. You not breathing properly. So for all y'all out there trying to talk some science, breathe fucking properly. Get the proper oxygen consumption. Don't sit up here trying to preach to people and you fucking breathing from your chest plate. Get your ass out of here. Know what I mean? People kill me with that dumb shit. Up there trying to preach to people and you ain't talking about shit. Tell them how they can make money and take care of their family. How they can increase their health and live a plentiful life. Teach them that shit. Don't teach them about no bullshit that happened back in the days, because that shit ain't going to save you from fucking chemtrails and all of that. If you eating properly and your immune system is up to par, they can't fuck with you with any biological disease that they put out there, any airborne disease. Your body won't even hear it. It'll break that shit down and say, get the fuck out of here, because we not having it. But if you not breathing properly and you not eating properly, anything airborne they put out there, you finish. It's over with. You can forget it. You can hang it up. So y'all better stop preaching the wrong shit. I'm telling you that right now. That's real talk. Yeah, come get some of this workout. Come get some of this shit. I just did that and I ain't even out of breath for nothing. Come get some of this shit. When you breathing properly, you could do what the fuck you want to do. Your body become light. You could do that shit with no problem. Come get some of this. Get some real air, some real oxygen. Because y'all ain't breathing right. I know it already. Believe me. You ain't breathing right. I know it. You ain't even... When you start breathing right, that's when you start living life the right way. And that's real talk. Most of y'all don't even stretch. How many of y'all do stretch exercises? You got to do some yoga. Stretch while you breathing, because you want your muscles to be loose and your body to be loose. So while you're stretching, you're breathing, and then you move into different positions, so that way your body could be flexible, and then it'll allow better circulation. And the more circulation and oxygen you got, the more clearer this reality becomes. So you need to start doing yoga too. Yoga is beautiful. Or you just go to YouTube and Google how to do yoga, and we'll go to Google and put on YouTube and say how to do yoga, and they'll show you. And then you start doing the exercises. You just move your goddamn coffee table out the way, move that shit to the side, sit on your carpet, and start doing some yoga. Move that goddamn dining room table, whatever you got to move out the way, and start doing some yoga. And that's real talk. I'm telling y'all some real shit, man. This life, I'm living life. I feel good. This the best air that I experienced in a long time. So look at this. So beautiful. See what I'm saying? And the water is just like bringing so much energy, so much air. This is, oh man, this shit is so serene. I feel good though. Every day I wake up happy because I'm not flooded with stress. Food will stress you the fuck out. So it don't have nothing to do with what you're going through in life. It's that food that carry the negativity. You eating dead animals, you putting negativity into your body already. Automatically. You eating dead animals, you putting negativity into your body. So you got to remember that. That's real talk. So if you eating improper, you're going to definitely experience a lot of discomfort. Y'all see out here, they camped out in the park. They going back to nature. That's how you supposed to go back to nature. Y'all see that? They going back to nature. They having picnics in nature and stuff like that. Like, these people is not, they know. They got all these buildings around. They got this whole city life out here. They know that these people tried to take them away from their element, and they went right back to it. They sitting in the grass, having a picnic, feet out, everything, and they grounding themselves. Picnics are good. Take your family on a fucking picnic. You don't have to be rich to go to the park. Take your kids to the park. Teach them how to sit in the dirt and ground themselves and have a picnic. That's the best thing you could do. On a Sunday, you wake up, take your family to the park. Let them experience the prana, the oxygen that flow when the sun is relevant. I'm telling you, that's the best gift you could get them is life. Because you're not going to get life living in the city. You can forget that. If you come out your house, you see a lot of buildings and shit, your lifespan is shorter. Because you're not grounded. And they say when you're not grounded, you wind up in the ground. When you're not grounded, you wind up in the ground. Look at this old man running. Look at that. Old man calves bigger than most of y'all. That's healthy. Straight up. He out there jogging. He increasing his cardio. He increasing his heart rate. That's number one. And he also increasing his oxygen because his heart is pumping the blood through his body, and his blood is allowing him to experience oxygen through his lungs. So he's increasing his cardio. And that's what y'all need to do too. Get your ass out there and start running. I don't give a fuck if you jog 1 mile, 1 mile, whatever you want to do. Shit, you could run 2 miles an hour or something, 1 mile an hour. You could walk and jog and shit like that. So just get out there. Like, stop playing around with your life, man. Y'all taking too much chances. Look, I'm in nature. Straight up nature. You see the trees and shit around me? It's so much oxygen. This nature. This is good. This where you need to be at. You gotta get grounded or wind up in the ground. I'm telling y'all some real shit. So I'm gonna end this live video. I just had to spit some jewels to my people because I love y'all. You see what I'm saying? I'm an ascended master. I'm a 22. I'm a light worker. So by me being a light worker, I experience things like of the people that's not awakened and stuff like that, but I don't let it deter me. Some people that's enlightened, they go up and down. Like they stop, I keep going. Once you enlighten, you keep your flow going, you keep your life going. Enlightenment is what you need to experience. Don't let them people take you out of your aura. Stop living out of your aura. Start living right. Calm down. All that shit. Everybody want to get rich. Everybody want to have a lot of money. That shit ain't going to save your life, because if your health fucked up and you too far gone, it ain't too much you could do unless you're going to take a bunch of herbs and do a lot of shit. But what if you're not in a physical status to do anything like that and to change your life by you being the right physical attributes? So you definitely gotta do it before it get too late. Look, that's why the Chinese live so long, because they always working out. Even the older ladies, these ladies be like 90 years old, and I be seeing them working out and stuff like that. They getting out here. They not lazy. Most of the women that's fucking 19 don't even want to exercise. You tell her to do a couple jumping jacks, she like, fuck that. But she'll pick up that remote and watch Maury though, or watch Jerry Springer sit there eating, stomach all big, belly lopped over. Can't even wear a dress because your stomach too goddamn big. It's going to show all the curves, and you don't want that stomach to come out. You see what I'm saying? This real shit, man. I see it all. So y'all better change your life. I'm just telling you some real shit. I know it. I know the shit. I know the science of it. So I'm living proof. I feel good. I just had a nice ass workout. I just spit some knowledge to y'all. And I hope that I did, and I did teach y'all something. You see what I'm saying? For the ones that did care to watch and that shared it, I appreciate you, Junie. Know what I mean? That's going to build you up anyway with whatever you're doing, whether you're doing music or not, because music is all a circle of fifth, and the circle of fifth is different frequencies. So when you use that music, if you want to increase your creativity, you start using that breathing, and I bet you your beats get better and all that, because now you creating an alliance of thinking, and now you could think more creatively, and be more creative. Your creativity is going to increase because you're breathing properly and your mind is more focused on what you could do. I bet you tell somebody to close their eyes and focus and visualize, they can't even visualize because their imagination is so fucked up from all the foods that they eating. Most of y'all don't even have an imagination, and that's where you get in tune with the spiritual side and the physical side by your imagination. So most of y'all don't even have an imagination no more. I'm telling you, think about it. When you was young, you could think about anything, you could visualize it, you could close your eyes and mentally see it. Try doing it now while you older. I bet you lose focus. It's bad. I'm telling you. Because, you know, when I started, like, on my journey of ascension, I couldn't even focus. And I noticed that my mental focus wasn't there. I'm like, damn, I can't even visualize nothing really. And then, like, you stop dreaming too. If you're not eating properly, you stop dreaming. When I was in the U.S., I was dreaming every day. And I stopped dreaming for a while because I wasn't eating properly. Then when I started eating properly, I started back dreaming again. You see what I'm saying? And now I control my dreams and I manifest them to what I want them to be, because whatever I want to dream about, I focus before I go to sleep. And then I let my subconscious take over by telling my subconscious what I wanted to do. And then when I wake up, now I got all of these things that happened when I was dreaming, and then it might not happen right then and there in front of me, but at some point I'm going to see deja vu. And then I start wondering, damn, I've been here before. I saw this before. It's only because your subconscious programmed it in your mind in the dream, and you wasn't aware of it because your mental is not focused enough to control your conscious dreams. So you could dream and be conscious at the same time. Like, most people could go to sleep and wake up at the drop of a hat because they conscious dreaming. And when you get to that point, that means your spirit could leave your body at any time and you could do what you want. That's how you want to be. So you need to practice that. That's when you good. Like, seriously, that's what you need to do. Because I'm just telling you some real shit about life and everything, and that y'all need to experience that. Y'all don't need to be bullshitting around. Y'all gotta get right. Right. Man, this air feels so fucking good. This workout was good. Y'all see it did good for my melanin and shit. My skin shining, and it got like a rosy type of complex to it. And that's when your melanin popping. When you got that rosy complex on your skin, your melanin popping. That means that your blood is shining through your skin. No matter what, you see the red in your blood and it's giving your skin a rosy texture. That means your oxygen level is like off the roof. I could look at a person and tell if they don't have the proper oxygen by their skin. So if you see a person real dark and you don't see no rosiness in their skin, they don't have the proper blood flow. And that's just straight up. I don't give a fuck how dark you is. You gonna see that blood. Real talk. Y'all better wake up. Dr. Sabi already tried to teach y'all some shit. You see what I'm saying? And he was right about a lot of things that he was talking about. But y'all definitely gotta wake up, man, because life too short to be bullshitting around. Because you don't live once. But while you in this reality, if you like this reality and you attached to it and you want to stay in this reality, you better start doing right. I'm telling you. Don't wait till you 30 years old and 40 years old to start getting right. You better start doing that shit right now. Don't wait. I'm telling you, don't wait to save your family neither. You better save your family right now. and start telling them how to eat right, because everybody is eating improper. Especially in the U.S., they got a bunch of GMO. All GMO in the U.S. Everything GMO, GMO, GMO. It ain't no more real shit no more. Especially fruits and vegetables that carry the frequency codes. Everything is fake nowadays. So you gotta be careful with that. So the best thing to do is get certified organic or grow your own shit. Go to Whole Foods, and then you'll know if it's organic or not, because you could tell. Organic fruits and vegetables only last 1 or 2 days. If something is GMO, your fruits and vegetables will last a week to 2 weeks. If your fruit and vegetables in your refrigerator is lasting that long, then you eating GMO. Ain't no way in hell. Because organic don't, once you separate it from the root, it's automatically going to die, because it can't sustain life no more, because you cut it off at the root. So you got to understand that too. You see what I'm saying? So just giving y'all jewels, peace, love, and light. Ascended Master Que Mussolini on a beautiful evening in Hong Kong. You see what I'm saying? Sweating it out. I sucked up all this DNA, and I feel good. And I'm bringing in all this prana. I showed y'all the breathing techniques, so I want y'all to do the breathing techniques and work out, and then it's going to do what it do. So I want y'all to send me some videos of y'all doing the breathing technique. Let me see y'all do it. I love y'all. I'm trying to show y'all some real shit. Send me some videos of y'all breathing. Like, this shit is serious. Like, life is serious. If you attach to this reality and you love your body, you better start doing right, because you're going to disconnect from this reality. And once this electricity burn out, you die. That's it. So you got that Christos in your mind. That it's called the Christ consciousness. It's the fluid in the brain that's right in back of the pineal gland that sit in the center of your brain. It's called the Christos. So you seeing this reality through the Christ consciousness, through the Christos. So you need to build up your testosterone levels in order to build up that Christos. Once your testosterone levels going, you die. If you notice, most men with erectile dysfunction that can't get hard after a certain amount of time, once they reach like a certain age, they just die, because that's the semen in your mind. And after that shit dry up, it's over with. I'm telling you, like, y'all don't gotta believe what I'm saying. I study this shit, and I know what works. You understand? And y'all can study it too. So most men on high blood pressure pills, if you on high blood pressure pills, it's going to cause erectile dysfunction, and you ain't going to be able to get hard no more. And once you can't do that, you lose your manhood and your strength. And once your strength go down, your body can't focus no more, because you don't have that force. You get your force from your penis. That's where men get they light force from. So once that light force decrease, you might as well say that the light bulb is going to burn out eventually. And that's why most men don't live to 70 or 80 years old, because they taking the improper foods into their bloodstream. They not eating right. They're around a lot of radiation, around TV all day, computers, electronics. They not grounding themselves with nature. They in AC all day. They drinking milk. They eating cheese and all type of dairy products. It's going to just shut you down. All it's doing is reshaping your molecular DNA to be shit. That's it. So fuck with your boy Que Mussolini. I'm out. Peace, love, and light.